welcome back to Nerd Collision. I'm Eddie, that's Brandon, that's Ray, and that's Kitty. And today we're going to be giving our spoiler review for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 10, 50/50's Most Gag-Worthy Stars. And they are gag-worthy.
It was that for me.
Some more than others.
I know.
Some more than others. I'll say that.
Did you say Frankie Grande is gagging? The Pete crew isn't available on set.
Fracking Grande. Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's it right there.
That is it. Alright, guys, now this is our spoiler review, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Now, with this episode, for this week's main challenge, the Queens conduct celebrity interviews. Lux Noir London, Mistress Isabel Brooks, and Selena Estides interview Love Connie. Marsha, and Sasha Colby interview Charo. And Anitra, Lisa LaDuca, and Malaysia Baby Doll Fox interview Frankie Grande. Now, on the runway, the category of the night was Night of 1,000 Beyoncés. And the winner of the challenge was Sasha Colby. And unfortunately, this is the episode where we saw Malaysia Baby Doll Fox go home. And this was a pretty good episode here. And we do have some notes here from Britt, who unfortunately wasn't able to record with us today, but her notes read as follows. As far as the challenge, Sasha won. Lux was great as well, and so is crying Lucy. Lucy, stop being mad and step it up more. No one had a bad look. That's a shock even for me. Everyone was a 10, except Sasha and Lux were 20/20. Sad to see Fox Lady go home because I was expecting Texas Hee-Haw to lip sync. And I'm assuming she's talking about Mistress Isabel Brooks. But yeah, this was a pretty good episode. And I have to agree with Britt's sentiments as far as Lucy is concerned. I don't think it's that she's being overlooked. She hasn't really had that much of a wow factor. I think she's had moments this season, but I don't think that's really something to get that upset about. You know, she's still in the competition and she still has a lot more to show, I'm sure. And I'd love to see it. But this wasn't a bad episode. But what did you guys think? And I'll start with Ray.
Girl. Before I even get into the episode, I have a fair question I need to ask Lucy Tabuzi. What do you do successfully, girl? Quickly, because this delusion that you've been carrying on episode is becoming intoxicating now. You're counting many challenges as main wins. How, honey? Make that make sense for me. Like I'm about ready to see you go. Like I was rooting for you early on, but like your attitude and how he just carries from episode to episode is really off-putting for me. And as a viewer, I don't care to see you continue on much longer in this competition. I'm ready for you to go. And the best part is, with the remaining girls left, any one of them can send you home. It doesn't have to be Sasha or Anitra. I'm pretty sure Mistress, Lux, Selena can all send you packing home. So I'm looking forward to that. For the episode, it was nice. I was surprised to see so many girls like thrown off with this challenge of like doing the interviews. The person, Charo is an icon. She's a legend. She is a mama. She is everything. I was happy to see her. Ariana Grande's brother was available. I'm not familiar with the. I know some of it what she's done, so it's nice to see her. I was surprised Anitra was just safe because I feel like she should have been up in the top with. And I will say Lucy did do a good interview, even though I'm still waiting for her to go home. But I think Anitra did a good job too. Sasha was obviously the best, and she was kind of thrown with Charo at first, but she recovered really well and just went with it. I think that's a lot of issues the girls had this week who didn't do so good. They were really thrown off and didn't know how to recover. And I think Sasha and Lux did that perfectly. The lip sync, not Selena's best. She's delivered better performances as in the lip syncs. This was okay. Malaysia, I ain't gonna miss her. She was fun. Hopefully, she can come back for All Stars. I think she does have that star potential. But sometimes the girls always don't get it on like their season. But they can come back on All Stars and do really, really good. So I'm hoping that for her. Sad to see her go. Overall, it was a good episode. Like I said, I think Sasha, Lux, and Anitra. Like I say, Lucy did a good interview, but it still felt kind of stiff. And I really want her to be safe to see like the thing pop outside of her head. Just like I want to jump off stage and kill all of you. But I'll say my comments for the runway when we do that separately. But overall, it was okay.
Alrighty, yeah, and I definitely agree with you about Selena STD's lip sync performance. I figured she was going to win because she was doing the choreography for the most part. But yeah, I definitely see what
It
you're
was a
saying
bit
with
sloppy.
that.
Like she's done cleaner
Yeah.
performances, and like I said, I mean, she was delivering. I get Malay. Malay was trying to like emote more, but
Mhm.
like she seemed kind of like lost in the lip sync.
Yeah. Yeah.
More so than Selena. So
Right. Right. Absolutely. Alrighty, and then up next we can have Brandon.
Girl, girl. First of all, Eddie, I don't mean to point out mistakes, but before Brit's, speech, she usually starts with a so I'm just saying for future reference, just make sure you do that. Also, let me just say this. I'm going to be controversial. And honestly, I feel like I'm going to take a little bit of credit here for on behalf of Nerd Collision because I believe that we are part of the reason why the girls are speaking up more. Yes, I said what I said. I'm not changing on it because all the drag queens, everybody and their mama now are saying exactly what the fuck we're saying on the show. Y'all can say, oh, girls, everyone got opinion. Yeah, well, guess what? Now they have similar opinions to ours because when we were saying the shit, y'all was cussing us out on TikTok and y'all with y'all Pokemon cards and y'all white bitches with Ice Spice profile pictures talking about your dogs and your niggers. Yeah, I'm calling y'all out. I'm calling y'all out. And let me tell you something. When it's right, it's right. And I'm going to say something that's controversial for this particular episode. I don't think Sasha should have won. I do not. Actually, matter of fact, I think our best black and our only best black at this point, Miss Lux Noir London did a better job. Why? Because I feel like, first of all, everybody who was a guest judge, or not a guest judge, well, guest whatever for the interviews were their own bit of crazy. Okay, Frankie Grande thinks he is darker than what he actually is. Lord knows he's gone through 1,100,000 times, and those poor people at that damn place, they probably see him like every other day. Also, Charo, oh my God, our crazy Latina grandmother, love her so much to death. I feel like Sasha had it easier with her. Lux had to deal with a crazy Caucasian man. Be driven by a crazy Caucasian man while asking questions. Honestly, give it to her. Give it to her. She did better. Honestly, she had better material to work with. She did better than Sasha. I'm not saying she didn't do bad either because her runway, if you squinted real good, because she paints dark. She squinted real. If you squint real good, you could be like, "Oh my God, is that Beyonce right there?" That's the illusion I was getting, right? But Lux from me, especially in a Bob Mackie imitation, which would look really clean, by the way, in my opinion,
honey, yes, God.
she did better. That's just for me personally. So honestly, Lux should have 2 wins. Sasha should have 2 wins. That's just for me. But you know what? I get it. That's how the gays are going to act. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, she's been doing drag for X amount of years. Automatic legend, icon, statement, whatever the fuck. That's fine for you. But Sasha Colby, and I think Cobra said this on the Roscoe's show. She said, Sasha is a pageant girl. She's used to critiques. She's used to people not liking and buying her bullshit. And that's okay. And some of y'all don't get that. Y'all talking about last week with the fucking lip sync. Oh, it was a joke, child. With Spice doing that little awkward ass. I don't even know what the fuck it was. And y'all was getting mad at us talking about it was a joke, child. You're not supposed to get it. It's a joke. Bitch, we weren't fucking laughing. Because if it was a joke, we all would have laughed about it and talked about it on the fucking show. Y'all talking about, oh, it was a joke. Well, bitch, we weren't fucking laughing, bitch. And that's okay. Let me tell you something. You white bitches, especially you young white bitches and Brit, when you make the TikTok clip, you can clip this. Y'all think that y'all gonna run us and make us say what how you feel. We not gonna do that shit. Okay, we gonna speak our mind. We gonna say what the fuck we want to say when we say it. And there's nothing y'all can do. We've been here longer than you bitches. We've seen shit like we have been around this show since the shit came up at fucking Logo. Okay? From Logo. We've been around from each channel jumps. Y'all just got here. So please sit the fuck down and mind your fucking business and pretend to be black with your black accent on TikTok and all that shit, even though you're white. Yeah, I'm calling y'all bitches out. And mind your fucking business and leave us the fuck alone and let us do what the fuck we want to do. Thank you. Anyway, moving forward, that lip sync, in my opinion, was awful. It was disrespectful. Y'all finally get single ladies, and this is what y'all give me. In my opinion, the outfits that y'all had on were decent enough to execute a perfect lip sync to the song. And if and secretly, I'm glad Beyonce wasn't there, because if she was, she would never come back.
Damn. Double homicide.
Yeah. Malaysia, in my opinion, did better than Selena as titties. I'm sick and tired of seeing her. I'm sorry, Selena. Listen, you've been through the ring, bitch. You just gonna have to run with the punches, okay? I'm sorry, girl, but your time has run up. Okay, Tim Gunn has come into the room and said, designers. It's time. It's time to hang it up, pack your bags, and it's time to go home. Lucy the hookah. Let me tell you something. The queens are on her ass this week. From Jada Essence Hall to Bianca Del Rio, everyone is getting on your ass about counting mini challenges as a win. Never in my stars would I expect to believe a queen counting a mini challenge where you put a duck in a hot guy's jockstrap as a challenge win. I would, girl, I was like, okay, now we've reached a new level of fantasy. And I'm not talking about Mariah Carey. This is some crazy shit right here. That a girl literally sat there with a straight face and said that a mini challenge was a challenge win. I don't blame Mistress for laughing.
In the world as a white woman, honey, she said it with her full chest.
She said it with her bold Italian chest, because I just feel it in my heart that she's Italian. And she was like, bada bing, bada boom. I'm from New York, and let me tell you something. I am a successful drag queen. I'm doing this shit for 20,000 years. I think she's from Connecticut, but that's what she gives me. And let me tell you something. I cannot believe that she literally sat there and was getting mad at Mistress Girl and telling about she's in her bitch era. Bitch, you're in your bitch era. The fuck? You were literally sitting there. I would have been laughing too. I would have been laughing with Mistress going. Exactly. I would have been laughing at you too. So secretly, I'm glad everyone is getting on you. Because, girl,
not just us, because I was like, too.
And she said, y'all are not seeing everything. Y'all are seeing what the editors want you to see. I had fun. I had fun when I was there. I wasn't mad and complaining all the time. Okay, girl, no one's refuting that. No one's refuting that you had any fun. But we can say, because you said it yourself, that you were a little bit delusional in that moment. And that's okay. Just move on from it. Be like, okay, and now after seeing it, I can understand why y'all are saying the shit that y'all say. And move up past it, girl. And let's talk about your next week's look. But let me tell you something. Lucy's time is running short. Because if she makes the top 4, I will literally turn off the TV. And just, y'all can review the rest of the season by yourselves. Because her making top 4 at this point, it's just not realistic for me. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And if it does happen, then I know for a fact that this show is rigged, because what the fuck? Selena got to go home. Lucy got to go home. And Marsha gotta go home. Get rid of them 3 bitches. It's time to pack it up, Annie, and get out the orphanage. It's time for y'all to beat feet. I'm sick and tired of seeing y'all girls. No shade. If I see you on a show, I'll tip you. But guess what, girl? In this instance, it's time for you to go. And that's okay to say. So moving forward, Lux, Sasha, Anitra, who can't do no wrong, Mistress Isabel Brooks, that is my top 4.
Me too.
All right.
And to that point about the lip sync, that's what I said. Like the girls who like one time we saw Lucy sing lip sync, she beat Spice, which is not like a brag. Like she walked off the stage like she beat.
She did.
Like she walked off the stage like she beat Evie Ollie in a lip sync battle. Girl, you
Right.
pick against Spice. It's Spice. Even Spice know that's not her forte. That's not her strong suit. And you walked off the stage like you actually did something impressive.
Well, according to
Girl.
TikTok, she's Jesus Christ, so we can't say nothing about her.
Girl, okay.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty, guys. And before we move on to Kitty, I just got some breaking news. We have here in the studio none other than Miss Britt. She has
Uh-oh.
Let
arrived.
me tell you what. I'm tired of Lucy. I'm tired. Well, acknowledge me. I've been doing great in challenges. People seem to forget that. Yeah, I forgot, and so what? Remind me again. Remind me again.
Oh, she will. She will.
Don't have some damn bitch fit just because, oh, they're not seeing my potential. At this point, I don't even want to see your potential.
Damn.
I'm done.
You don't want to see her rise up to the top to the moon?
No, I just don't. She's complaining so much. Like, stop. Have fun. Okay, so you were safe again. Okay.
Damn.
Better being safe than being in the bottom.
Britt left work just to cuss you out. Now that's dedication.
Exactly.
And
I
according to
love
her,
that.
she's one of the most iconic challenges in Drag Race history.
And she ain't-
many challenges. She used the word iconic. She
did use the word iconic. She did.
People stop throwing iconic around so loosely. Stop, Lucy. Stop throwing iconic so around so loosely. No.
Please.
she used the word
Please.
iconic.
You're only season. No. You're not iconic.
It's
Yeah.
a good thing we blocked her up.
Yeah. At some point, we have to normalize saying things that are the actual truth, not,
That's hurts.
You
fantasy.
can't do it. Not with that diva.
Not. What are we saying? Not.
You gonna post this in the group chat? Look what these freaking faggots say about me.
Oh yeah, you know it's gonna be that.
She gonna send us a cease and desist.
Yeah, I'm sorry that Foxy lady had to go. I didn't want her to go. Like, why does Selena stay? Why?
I
Somebody
wanted
give me-
Malaysia to stay. She's a Miami queen, and I love her.
I wanted her to stay too. Why is Selena staying? No
The
offense
first
to
time
you.
in the bottom, and she goes home. Why? She's lip synced 18 times.
Yeah, at this point.
I don't get it.
It's time.
Like,
Alrighty, Kitty, you want to jump in? Kitty, you still with us? Did we lose Kitty? We lost Kitty. Comcast got Kitty. What? Oh my god!
Viacom said absolutely not. We don't want to hear from
They
him.
out to get us. They want us to be great.
They said 5 black voices. Oh hell no!
Wait, I think we got Kitty back. Kitty, Kitty, are you with us? Oh no! Oh no! Fox News got Kitty. Oh no!
Selena, we were just kidding, girl. Damn. Now she doxing us.
I wasn't, but okay.
Kitty.
Well, Britt wasn't kidding, but damn.
Kitty, if you're talking, you're on mute right now. Oh boy.
I actually
There
haven't
you
said
go.
a word because I wanted to about this episode.
Okay.
Viacom got the best of me, girls.
We see that. Oh,
They won't shut us down. We won't let them.
Exactly.
I just wanted to say that I agree with what Brandon said when he said controversial opinion lacks deserved to win. However, I'm very biased, so congratulations to Sasha. I think she did amazing. I think even the Beyonce look that she gave us was just it was stunning. I mean, Bob Mackie remake. I mean, we've seen this done so many times where someone is like, "I'm doing a Beyonce tribute," and then they just take out the candies. I'm tired of seeing that dress that she wore for Tina Turner. Okay, I'm sorry, girls. You're welcome to come for my TikTok. You're welcome to dox me. I will gladly take it. I'm a bottom, so I receive and I take. I'm greedy. But I'm just saying,
Oh my
I'm
god.
tired of this Bob Mackie dress. I am sick of it. I am sick of how people just think that that's Beyonce. No, Beyonce is a lot of things. Um, I'm gonna talk about Marsha. Marsha, it's a chop. That look for me is a chop. You could have done pregnant Beyonce at the Grammys. You could have done Beyonce photo shoot with the flowers. Give us something. It is a Lucy Dabusa. Oh, Debussy. Oh, Lucy. Oh, girl.
Wow.
You say the edit was horrible, but you're giving them the sound bites to give you a horrible edit. I mean, what do you mean? Production is gonna give you a storyline. You're coming across as Jan. You remember how Jan was so annoying on All Star 6? That's what I get with Lucy. I'm like, girl, it's a relax. You are not gonna Lucy, come on, girl. And your outfit was also a chop for me. I'm sorry. Just there's so much people can pull from Beyonce. I feel like it's just so half-assed. I was like, I'm impressed with most of the girls, but Marsha, really? Really? How? What's iconic about Beyonce attending a title event wearing the same raccoon that Whitney wore in that "If I Told You That"? It's the same shirt as Whitney Houston was wearing in the "If I Told You That" video with Michael. I'm like, it's the same thing. What's iconic about that? In fact, I was thinking it's Whitney Houston's. Anyway, so Lucy Marsh's look, it's a chop for me. I am very sorry. Um, for the Fox, here's the thing: as production has run out of a storyline for Baby Fox, that's just how I see it. I mean, when she had that fight with Mistress, it could have given her maybe more episodes if they were brewing the fight and they were, continuing with the petty drama. It would have given her a more of a longer storyline, but they had made up very quickly and they seemed to be okay. And production was like, well, we've got nothing for you. We truly, because she's not in the top placement, she's always in the safe placement. And listen, we saw how that worked out with Robin Fierce. Robin was very safe throughout the beginning of the season, and that's how you get forgotten. You need to be we need to remember you. And unfortunately, she was like rememberable for what? The acting challenge when they did that skit. That's it. That's all you can say. Oh, that's Baby Fox's storyline on Drag Race. So I'm sorry, she had to go home. I agree with the decision. Um, I just have something to point out. Ray, you were talking about the lip sync, and you're talking about Selena did the choreo for Single Ladies. I want to remind you of All Star
Not
7,
the
where
choreography. I
at
mean,
the
she was
last
like
episode,
last
Shay
lost.
did the choreo.
Sorry, that's nice.
It
He was
was a
like last
horrible
lost.
rendition of the choreo of Single Ladies, but
Sorry.
I was just saying that if we go back to All Star 7, when the girls were doing original choreo from the artist in their lip syncs, they didn't make it far. Shay didn't make it far. Monet didn't even make it far. Swish Swish. I'm sorry, I still feel like Monet's lip sync to Swish Swish is. She should have won All Star 7, but that's another story for another day. But in terms of this episode, it was good. I want to agree with the fact that iconic guests. Chara, yes. Love Connie, they could have had TS. They could honestly have had TS as one of the iconic stars being interviewed. Frankie, I mean, I guess Todrick wasn't available. You know, he was on that set for that. What is that? Is it Hollywood's Bottom's Best? I mean, what is it called again? You don't know the name?
The Real Friends of WeHo.
Oh God.
Oh, I thought it was called the Bottom Digest. Sorry.
I mean,
Same
listen.
picture.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, the bottom digest? Isn't that
I
a bad
only
thing?
said bottom diary. We'll go with digest.
Oh God.
I'm about to say, there ain't
Alright,
much
guys.
digesting.
All I'm saying is that.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was a pretty good review. So before we move on to our runway review, any other final thoughts before we wrap it up here?
I swear, if Selena, and this no shade, no hate, I mean this with love and light. I do not want you in her top four. I do not. I don't even want Lucy in the top four. I do not. Like I said, I mean this with love and light and the pursuit of happiness. I don't want y'all in the top four. I don't.
I don't see
feel
that
like
happening realistically. I don't. So
I
I'm
feel
not
like
worried.
y'all given not enough. But if you are, that's great. I'm not gonna be happy for you, but that's great. And that's it.
Fair enough. Anyone else? No?
I just also want to say, for my final notes, Malaysia knew she was going home that day. She said, at Ray's favorite redacted bar, that basically production was talking to her funny that day, and she was like telling them it's time, and the girls were like, no, they can't get rid of you. We need more black. And then they were like, I guess it's time. And that's when it happened. Yep. She knew she was going home that day. So she knew as soon as she wasn't in the bottom with Mr. She said, well, this is the end.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, then. With that being said, we'll go ahead and wrap it up right there. Thank you guys so much for watching our spoiler review of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 10. Please remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below to let us know what you guys saw of this episode. Also, remember to click the bell button for notifications so that you know whenever we have new videos on our channel. And please follow Nerd Collision on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Once again, I'm Eddie. That's Brandon. That's Ray. That's Britt. And that's Kitty. We are Nerd Collision, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.
Subscribe.
Yes.